Hey, hello, you're second trial with Wolf Gorlock, a few minutes riffing on IT and IT security. Today looking at security exercises, threat models using the MITRE framework. Here's the thing. We've been doing threat exercises for a long time, right? You've heard me talk about this. It's been on a topic of mine for, 6-7 years. I used to use that as one of the primary ways to raise awareness and plan out security controls when I was at the financial services institution. We do a tabletop every month. It was great. The problem was getting the tactics, making them make sense, having a common lingua franca, figuring out where in those tactics they might lie and what controls could be standardized and used for them. That's been a problem for a long time. And the tip for you is this: with the MITRE attack framework, it's ATT&CK, with the MITRE attack framework, the adversarial tactics and whatnot, we now have a standardized list of tactics that we can use. So use those for threat modeling. You take a story. Good story. Criminals break bank. Assuming you're in a bank. You're like, awesome. And then you figure out what they actually did. Oh, they used this exploit, they used that, they moved laterally, they got some, curb rail sticking, so they did curb rail sticking, they passed, and you figure out what that is. That whole series of steps the criminal's taking. You lay that out, top to bottom, from the minute they start to the minute they get their objectives. That's your attacker path, right? And now that you got those tactics, you find the corresponding tactics in the ATT&CK, the attack framework. You find those corresponding tactics and you tag them that way. And then you can use MITRE's guidance to figure out what controls should go where, and you can use that as a standard way of communicating to the rest of your team. And if you think about working out, right? You ever work out and you say, you look at a exercise machine and says, this is working your back, this is working your biceps, this is working your triceps. This is like highlights and color codes the areas that you're working. If you think about that in much the same way, you can use those as color codes. Here's the category, the step in the attack lifecycle that we're exercising when we run the story and run these tactics and make sure that our tools and defenses are adequate and our people have sufficient muscle memory to respond. It's a really neat way to build an exercise program that ties back to the standard and then leverage that standard to figure out new and exciting ways that you can improve your security posture. Story, tactics, map to the framework, threat model, run your exercises, exercising each one of those tactics, and then you can say, yeah, that may have happened at bank over there, not going to happen at bank over here. Why? Because we exercise, we're ready, and we know what we're doing. How about you? Have you done anything with the attack framework? Have you got any good use cases around threat modeling? Comments, social media, hit me up.